fucking day. What's your income like? Not saying exactly ask them for the exact number, but look at their facial reactions whenever you ask, what are you around? And he might say, I'm like up like over 50K or something like that. But look at their facial reactions, because that's the truth. The truth isn't going to come out as fucking mouth. Women fall in love.
Y'all just
women,
straight out ask them though. That's such an uncomfortable question.
Hold on. So women fall in love with their ears. Men fall in love with their eyes. So if a guy says the right things, he's going to get you. So that's why I'm saying, look at their face. Look look how their reaction is. And then also ask them their credit score. Ask them if they own their house. Ask them if they own their car. Ask them these questions. And like, you can tell just by their facial expressions, usually if they're bullshitting or not. But do not believe them based off their words. That's all I got to say.
I would say he's right, because we spend most of our first 2 to 3 relationships not asking those serious questions.
Well, yeah, because
we learn all these things later on.
This bitch a gold digger.
Well, that's the thing. So here's the deal. A lot of guys will instantly cut you off, but I promise you, those are the type of guys that are broke. They don't have a 401k or savings. They don't have a good credit score. So because if you have any of those things good, you want to brag about it. You're waiting for somebody to ask about it. So that's why I say to ask those things. Some guys are like, don't do that, I'll never talk to you. But I think that those are the shitty guys anyway, so you shouldn't have to worry about it.
Or the ones that got a wife.
Yeah, or the ones that maybe
the ones that come out bragging. They be like, yeah, so you know how y'all to do it.
Never talks about how much
like, shut the fuck up. I don't care. Go talk to a broke bitch for that.
Y'all need to try to find the humble guy, the guy that like says he has all those things, but he's not wearing the stupid shit, or he's not driving the dumb car that's gonna make him broke in 5 years.
The chains that's glistening across the club.
There's tons of guys that are very smart men, but they're not gonna be in the really cool car. They're not gonna be dressing like, they might have Ralph Lauren on or something, but they're not gonna have on like Gucci or anything. And like,
y'all need the one with the sketches.
Yeah, poor guys, man. Yeah, they're not even matching their shoes with their socks, fucking it up.
Hey, but some of them be having that bank. You feel me? I done met a lot of guys that got money, and they do not look like that. They be like, yeah, I don't wear my money on me. I'm not materialistic.
And those are honestly the best guys. Honestly, they really are.
Literally, and it's sad, but those are literally the guys that I be like,
they're just weird.
You getting on my fucking nerves.
Yeah.
You think you would like them, but then it's like you got all the traits.
Here they go. Good morning, beautiful.
I definitely
because here's the thing. Y'all actually like those guys that like the guy having options, or a guy that's really trying, like, there's something weird about women where y'all really like those guys, because it's like you can't have it. Like everybody else is trying to get it. Like,
I don't like that though.
I feel like everybody's
too
like
flashy.
Yeah.
I'm not the attention type of person. Like I definitely don't like too much attention, because I'm a shy person. So if I'm getting too much attention, I don't know how to respond to that. So if it's a man that's just too flashy, I'm not gonna know how to respond to that, because I'm not trying to keep up or compete or none of that. So I can definitely tell when I see a flexer or when I see someone that is humble, because I was raised with a father who was humble, who was, I like to say, cheap.
Yeah.
But was taking care of 6 kids that wasn't his. So
yeah, and that's how I feel too. Like, I was raised by a very humble father, a very good saver, and like that's what made me who I am. But you never look at those guys and you think they're losers because your father was that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah.
But yeah, everybody needs to stop getting finessed by all that stupid shit. Now we're
Definitely
gonna do.
get finessed.
Yeah. Now we're gonna do the fun part of the show. This is where it gets really fun, and I get to talk shit. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. All right, so this part I'm gonna do wherever I'm gonna rate y'all a number. It's not based off of y'all's looks. I'm not about to say you're a fucking 5 or anything like that based off your looks. I'm gonna give y'all a number based off of how I would see you in a relationship. Like, if I was dating you, how good of a girlfriend I think you would be. And then I'm gonna give a few critiques to help y'all up that number. I'll start on this end since she went pee really quick. I'll start over here. For you,
she went to go take a shit, chat.
She's farting right now. So for you, I gotta say, you're very, very like I could tell that like you've learned a lot from men. Like you've had, like you said, brothers, your stepdad. That shit is an incredible upper hand compared to most women today, because a lot of women have no men in their life. They maybe didn't have a father figure at all at home, or they didn't have any brothers. They just didn't get to learn anything from men. I know you grew up in a woman's household, but like, so because of that, you're in a really good spot, because you actually understand men pretty well, and you're willing to listen. You're willing to respect somebody that's like a authority to you. All those things are amazing traits. The only thing holding you back is your age, and because of that, I'm just being honest. But because of that, you just don't have as much time as the other women. You can still lock down a guy and get married. I just think you may have to lower some standards. You may have to just look in different places, like networking events, a charity events. These are the big things. You already have a good career, so you're not going to go work under the guy that you want. But those are the two things I would really say go and focus on, because there's a lot of really good people that are focused on their future at those type of places, and they already have money, or they're already, very just smart. You know what I'm saying? That's the best advice I can kind of give to you. Don't waste time, but it sounds like you're not the type that gets digmatized and waste time, so you're fine. Like, that's what a lot of advice I have to give to a lot of girls usually is stop getting fucking digmatized. Stop fucking these fucking Tyrones. Like, you're never gonna let this dude go. So like, yeah, I got every time. But so like that's the only. But if you're not doing that, you don't got to worry about that. But that's the biggest thing is like time is against you, and if you really want a family and kids, start taking it super serious. Maybe look for the guys that are already up to like 40, 45, because they're not trying to play games anymore. It's like, and I know that sounds horrible, but they're not playing games. A lot of the guys that are 40, they're trying to get out of the sexual marketplace. They're just looking for that good girl that just wants a relationship. That's the issue, is like there's guys that are from like 20 years old to 35 still playing around,
My only thing
Yeah.
is,
Being
I
very
don't want a
weird.
man that has kids. I don't want to be stepmama. I've done it before. I don't want to deal with another woman.
Yeah, and that sucks, but I want you to know that, because like I have a really good relationship with my BM, but it's because we were never like super hardcore in love with each other, so I think that's why it was so good. But don't let that hold you back, because the thing is, a lot of the guys that have kids, I mean, don't get me wrong, some of them are shitty, but some of them are really good, and the reason why is because of what we call pre-selection. So like that woman, obviously he's a good guy because she chose to have a kid with him. Obviously, like if he has a daughter, you can see how good he is at raising his daughter. That's all pre-selection. It makes you feel safe and know that this is a good safe choice, I guess you could say. So don't run from those guys, because they might be a very safe choice. Like he might have a kid and stuff, but it's all based off
Pray for me, y'all.
but it's like the BM thing. I agree with you. If it's a bad BM, don't fucking be a part of that at all. But if he has a good relationship with his baby mama, I don't think you should worry about it.
I've done it, and I read a book about it, and the only thing is, I don't want to come second.
Yeah.
You have to play second. Like if it's a man that comes into a relationship and they're a great stepdad, everybody loves him. But you as a woman, and you come in and you love that child, the family's like, no, like we don't care. They'll high five you behind closed doors, but in front of the BM face to keep the peace. I can't do that. I want to do it.
And I'm sure it is like that. See, I don't even get to. I don't really talk to my family, so I don't really get to experience that. But I bet I would have experienced that. I bet you're right. So I'm not even gonna argue that point.
I've experienced that. I mean, I'm whatever God placed me with. If I get a good situation, I'm not opposed to it. But my preference is, it doesn't have children, because I don't have any children.
Yeah, I can understand that. But I gotta give you a number. So like your number, I would give you like, and this is almost solely based on your age. It's like I would give you a 5, but it's all based on the age. Otherwise, I think you're a great relationship person. Like I honestly think that you'd be a good girlfriend, good wife, a good mom. So I don't think that, but yeah, don't get mad about the number, because you easily go up to an 8 or 9 if it wasn't for your age. That's it.
So you rating everybody?
Yeah. We're going around the table. But here's the thing: I'm gonna let y'all rate me back, because I always want to make my show better. I'm always trying to improve my own relationship. I'm always trying to get better at everything in life. So I'm gonna let y'all critique me back, and like it's all very fair. For you,
You want to be rated?
so like you're actually you're very smart. Like you're very fact based. Like you like I could tell you're smart because you're successful. Like you like to take care of your shit. You're trying to do the music stuff. Like you're a grinder. Like I could tell you have so many good traits, but the sad reality is those are all negative traits to a man. So like the only thing that I can say is that you would get a low number just because of that, because men hate a masculine woman, and I don't even blame you for that shit, because like I said, society pushed y'all into it. Yeah. And like
guys, every guy I date tell me that, especially if I make more money than them.
Yeah.
They be like,
So you think you are masculine?
like I don't think
I feel like you strong
I
on
feel
what
like
you feel.
I'm just about my business.
That's
You
what
either
I'm saying,
gonna come
like,
with
you
that shit
know
or
what
you
you
not.
want.
And if you want to act like a bitch, I'm literally gonna talk to you
I
like a
guess.
bitch.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
I
and
can
like,
see it. I guess.
and like that's
see
fine.
it.
Like if
I
you're
hold my own weight over here, nigga.
if
Talking
Okay,
about-
there we go.
see, if you're confident though, and like you're like super happy and stuff, like I like that's all a really good thing. Like none of what my score is gonna say is really gonna affect you, because you're just happy. Like you're already living a really good fun life.
I'm
So like
happy.
you don't even give a shit. But like yeah, just on a relationship level, you definitely get like a 1. Like it's just It's just because like damn, like you for the streets, like for life for sure.
Now, I'm not for the streets because I like having fun. And again, I told you I've been in relationships since high school. So like when I
Trying to take your break right now.
Yeah, I stopped being in a relationship when I was 22. I literally been single for 5 years. I don't know what the fuck. I've been with all these badass niggas that have traumatized me. So now it's like I
Look at the word you use, badass niggas. You gotta find some good.
Exactly. Y'all, I need to know where them niggas at.
See, but this is what I like to talk about though. This is